Hi everybody, welcome back or welcome to the channel. It's your boy Reactee, and today we are doing another Fright Night Friday. 5 scary ghost videos that you shouldn't watch alone from MINDJUNKIE. And let's get into it.
It's almost Christmas, and social media user Bree has decorated her home for the season. There's a Christmas tree, a wreath on the door, and of course, an elf on the shelf. These popular elf dolls are said to watch children for Santa Claus, reporting back whether they've been good or bad. Parents move the elves around the house without their children noticing, creating the illusion that the elves are alive. It's all just innocent holiday fun, but in recent years, many internet users have reported strange phenomena surrounding the elf dolls.
I'm not surprised. Those things look ridiculously creepy. I keep seeing some good ones though. There's some good ones out there.
Some say the elves really do move on their own, while others say they attract the ghosts of children who have passed away. Bree uploaded this clip after her son caught something scary on camera. He was up late at night, hoping to film the elf moving, but instead, this happened.
Okay, we've seen this video before. So now that I know it's around Christmas, those are the tree lights flashing in the background probably. But I think this is the video where a little shadow of a little kid appears here. I did not even notice the elf on the shelf. So actually I think this is about the third time we've seen this video. It is, it's a strange one.
Something appears in a flash of blue light. If you look closely, it looks like the figure of a child gazing up at the elf doll. Bree says she has no logical explanation for this scary apparition. According to her, she and her other kids were asleep when the video was recorded, so there's no way it was any of them. She thinks that whatever this is must be paranormal. Viewers think that what Bree's son caught on camera was the ghost of a child who passed away just before Christmas. But what do you think? Is this a ghost, or is there a more logical explanation?
Logical explanations for that one are a little far between. It could be a camera artifact, I suppose. That happens. Could have been some sort of... if he's using his cell phone, I can't see it being like a double exposure. Like if you're using a traditional camera, you can get occasionally one image overlapping another. Therefore double exposure, but you can't. I don't think you can do that with cell phones. I'm not sure, but I guess I could look it up, but I don't think so.
Me know down below. Do you have a creepy clip to share? Send your scary footage to our email address, contactmindjunkie@gmail.com, and we might feature it on the channel. In early 2025, a young woman moved with her family into a new home. However, within just a few days, things started to take a terrifying turn. The woman, who goes by the username DS Family on social media, claims that her daughter began to feel so scared she didn't want to sleep on her own in her new room. At first, DS thinks her daughter is just upset because they are in a new house, but then the little girl starts saying there is a scary woman watching her.
Maman, il y a quand même pas des grandes dents.
Elle a des grandes dents?
Oui. Il y a les souris, il y a dans mes souris.
Une souris? Ça te fait peur?
Oui. Je reste toujours dans le plafond et me regarde.
Elle te regarde et ça te fait peur?
Oui.
D'accord, mon cœur, elle va partir. Elle va partir, la dame.
Quand il est pas moi, il rit quelqu'un plus.
DS's daughter
Whoa. She's on the ceiling smiling at the kid, and every time the kid gets scared, the ghost laughs harder. That's creepy. That is very creepy. And as I've said before, kids generally don't have a reason to lie about this stuff. I mean, this looks like they're in her mother's bed, so it could have been something they scripted together beforehand, but generally, kids don't have a reason to lie unless they're used to doing that. But as far as I know, most kids don't lie about stuff like that up until a certain age. After that, they could lie about a ton of things, but early years, they generally don't, in my experience anyway.
Claims to see a mysterious woman. DS thinks it must be part of her daughter's imagination, but a few moments later, something happens that makes her think her daughter might be telling the truth after all.
Je te crois, ma fille.
The bedroom door slowly opens, and DS's daughter claims to see a woman looking at her. But when DS goes to check, there's no one there. After that,
That's some nice wood paneling floor stuff. But for a second there, I thought they were in a hotel. It almost looks like something a hotel would put down in the hallway, and all the doors have the same
the
metal
activity
handle.
begins to get more and more
See, they all have that same metal handle that looks like a hotel room door.
intense. A few nights later, DS is recording a live video for her social media account when something very unsettling happens.
J'ai pas de trucs dans les mains. Et là, c'est la chambre de mon fils, je vais aller vite. Voilà. Ah, ça va mieux là déjà. Je vais dingue. Est-ce que vous entendez les pas juste?
A dark figure can be seen for just a second, but when DS switches on the light, it's nowhere to be seen. Earlier in the live video, DS heard footsteps and strange noises, leading her and her followers to speculate that whatever this is responsible for all the scary activity that has been freaking DS out.
That is pretty intense. That is, wow. That's a lot of stuff going on in a live.
and her family out. Could it be that this dark shadow belongs to the woman DS's daughter claims to have seen? Viewers think that DS's house is haunted by the ghost of a woman who passed away inside, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Is this a ghost, as viewers suggest? Drop a comment below. This next clip was uploaded by social media user Mia. Back in the summer of 2024, Mia started noticing strange things happening around the house. According to her, she would hear mysterious noises in the middle of the night and see lights turning on and off all on their own. Mia started sharing her recordings of the creepy phenomena to her social media account, claiming that she lives in a quote, haunted house. She didn't take it very seriously, but that all changed when her son's baby monitor captured something terrifying on camera late one night. Mia's son can be seen lying in bed, but his eyes appear to glow in the darkness. When she gets up to check on him, she finds him fast asleep, and the next day, he acts as if nothing out of the ordinary had occurred. Mia says she has no idea what to make of this creepy footage. The only explanation that makes sense to her is that whatever is haunting her house has started to take an interest in her son.
Generally, like, I don't know, that's night vision, so there shouldn't be any light to reflect off things. And if the kid's sleeping, then their eyelids would be down, so you shouldn't see that anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's unusual.
For his safety, she uploads the recording to social media, hoping to get some answers. So far, the comments have only made her feel more scared. Viewers say that Mia's son could be possessed, or a ghost could be trying to communicate through him. Whatever is going on, viewers all agree that is creepy as hell. Let me know what you think in the comments. Lockridge Haunting is a social media account dedicated to documenting the scary paranormal activity that takes place in a haunted house. The house in question is a large building with a long and complex history located in the town of Lockridge, Texas. Ever since moving into the house a short time ago, the current owners have experienced what they say is proof that ghosts exist. Creeped out, they install security cameras around the house, hoping to gather evidence that their home really is haunted. A door slowly opens in the middle of the night. Everyone in the house is asleep, so the door appears to open all on its own. Some viewers even claim that they can see a dark shape on the other side of the door. Could this be what opened it? But that's not all. A few days later, the camera records this. The owners of the house feel increasingly creeped out by all the
Those could have been things not properly closed. The door had things hanging on the back of the handle, so it could have been turned by the weight of those if not properly closed. And those styrofoam takeout containers, they always do stuff like that. I find it, unless you properly close them. So yeah, that one's a little harder to say that it's paranormal, but
mysterious and scary activity. And it turns out it isn't just them who are experiencing it. The family dog also seems to be tormented by something unseen. That night, the owners hear the dog crying. They head downstairs to check on him, but can't find anything. However, they can't shake the creepy feeling that something is wrong. So they check the footage from the security camera, and what they discover really scares them.
Again, something not properly done up. It could slip over time. That might not be anything either. Okay, lifting up and then going back down. That is something completely different. I've never seen one lift up before.
Something we can't see appears to interact with the dog's crate, as if trying to open it. The owners are creeped out by the footage, and in this next clip, one of them explains to their viewers what they think is happening.
My dog is crate trained from his previous owner. That's a safe spot. That's where he goes when it's chaos in the house with all the children, or we have company that he doesn't like. He just goes in there and chills. So that's why he sleeps in his crate. It's a safe spot. So what you didn't see in this video is after these slight movements of the door handle, he gets up, he's wagging his tail, he is ready to go. And he is super chill in like the door video. And as far as the kitchen video, we have had so many things get pushed off of that countertop, and he gobbles it up. He gobbles it up. He is there waiting for it to fall. And so I think him and the ghost are like BFFs for life.
So, is this house haunted, or is there...
BFFs for life or for afterlives? But yeah, if things are getting pushed off the counter and the dog's already waiting there for it, that's a little strange. So he was crate trained by the previous owner. Maybe it's the previous owner wanting to take care of his dog still.
There some other explanation for all of this? Let me know.
He didn't see it.
The final clip in this week's creepy compilation was shared to social media by Win McPix. Some of you may remember that we featured Win on the channel before. He has uploaded several videos to his social media accounts documenting his experiences with the paranormal. In the clip you're about to see, Win is relaxing at home when all of a sudden his dog starts acting as if he can see something that Win can't.
This one I think we've seen before also in another video. There's a lot of shadows in this one. You gotta watch the backgrounds.
Has been freaking me out for about 15 minutes. I know, dude. What's going on? What are you seeing? His son's been spooking him. He's jumping around. This dude. What are you seeing? Why don't you back up? Charlie. I know, calm down. It's okay. What are you seeing? You're freaking me out, buddy.
My favorite part of the video is how freaked out the dog gets. And you can clearly see the balls of shadow or darkness flying around the room in the video. The guy doesn't respond to them at all as he's taking the video. So he doesn't see them. But he either sees them afterwards and puts the little arrow on them, or somebody else does that for him. I'm not sure. But there's clearly a few shadows flying around in the background. And the dog, his head seems to follow them. But this guy in the chair videoing doesn't see anything at all.
Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go. 'Cause I don't know what you're looking at, but when we need to go, you let me know, buddy. What's freaking you out, bub? Okay. Should we go? Yeah? You leave when we gotta go.
records his dog barking, a small shadow seems to move across the wall, and what makes it even creepier is that the dog appears to see it, while Win doesn't. But that's not even the creepiest thing. Several viewers think they can hear a mysterious voice near the end of the clip. Some say it sounds like someone whispering, "Get out." Win says his home is haunted by an evil spirit, but some say Win's just a really, really good video editor. But what's your verdict? Did Win really...
If he's a good video editor, he is super good. Someone should hire him to do videos for them, because those are very subtle little shadow balls. They're just hard to explain. They're even harder to track.
Catch evidence of something paranormal, or is it all just CGI? You tell me.
Alright, that is another Fright Night Friday. I hope you all enjoyed this video from MINDJUNKIE. Again, all his socials are down below here. The Facebook one is actually behind my face cam, so it's at MINDJUNKIE UYT for Facebook. Everything else you should be able to see. It's all the same, actually, except the TikTok. TikTok's just MINDJUNKIE. Everything else is MINDJUNKIE YT. So go over, give them a like, subscribe. There's a newer video than this one. There's a newer video than this one that just came out a couple days ago. I didn't do that one because I usually like to wait a week or so to do videos. So if you want to go check out MINDJUNKIE's latest video, go over to his page and check that out, and then do all the same here on this page, because we also enjoy the boost in the stats. But until next Friday, I will catch y'all later. Watch out for all the ghosties. Bye bye.